This needs to stop. Let's talk about it. So it feels like we are barreling out of control right now, guys. It feels like we are rolling down a hill, massive boulders coming, or I guess we're the boulder, and there's just no way to stop us. We're just gonna land where we land. Hopefully we land somewhere up on the mountain. Hopefully we don't go all the way down to the bottom and completely crush everyone else with us. Because the news that we're getting, the numbers that we're getting today are just incredible. They're insane. Today's June 30th, so it's the halfway point of the year. So we're getting all these new numbers for the economy and everything else. June 30th also my birthday today, so make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit the like, hit the comment, hit the sub, hit all that. Let's get this video viral for my birthday today, guys. Thank you guys so much for always watching, and I wanted to work today and get a video out for you guys today. But these numbers are insane, guys. All right, so let's just dive in. They're admitting it now. They're not hiding anymore. They're admitting we're officially in a recession, guys. We're in a recession. So this article here out of Fox Business is absolutely devastating. We knew this was coming, but just to have the official numbers now and to see what the Atlanta Fed is also projecting, it's gonna be heck to pay. All right, you've seen the stock market already. You've already lost a bunch of money. It's gonna be a lot worse. Okay, so key Fed GDP tracker turns negative, signaling recession is here. This was posted just today. It says the Atlanta Fed's GDP Now model estimates negative 1% growth for Q2. Okay, negative 1% growth. And we've already had this is the second quarter of no growth or negative growth. So we're technically in a recession now, because after 2 quarters of no growth or negative, it's a recession. Last quarter, I believe it was 0% growth. So it's only going to get worse, guys. We saw the Federal Chairman Reserve, Powell, warning that he has the choice to either plunge us into a recession or let hyperinflation take hold of the economy. And check out this tweet here from the Atlanta Fed. This is devastating, guys. So you can see where our economy was supposed to be on track to be, this blue area, the blue chip consensus. That's the ebb and flow of what the consensus is on what our economy is going to do. But now the Atlanta Fed is projecting negative 1% growth. You can see that green line all the way down there. Looks terrible, guys. And it's very sudden too. Like, it's like sharp down. And that probably has to deal with the Fed raising interest rates. Okay, this is going to be really bumpy on our economy. And I've heard him talking about raising interest rates up to like 8%, 10%. And this also comes as the stock market. The S&P wraps worst first half since 1970. 52 years ago. NASDAQ, the worst first half ever on history. Okay, this is devastating. I'm getting chills reading this because history's repeating itself. It's only going to take a few more quarters before we could potentially be in depression scenario. Okay, we're already losing negative 1% in 1 quarter. If this continues, if this accelerates, a depression is a negative 10% drop. That's like the official term. So we could easily be towards that in just a few more quarters. So like next year, middle of next year, early next year, we could potentially be in an official depression scenario as well if this continues. And this article goes on to say it was a rough first half of the year for the U.S. equities as inflation skyrocketed, dialing up chances of a recession. Well, now these articles are almost put out at the same time, so now it's official. The Fed is warning of a recession. The S&P 500 lost 20.6%, the worst performance since 1970. The NASDAQ fell 29.5%, the worst ever, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average lost a lesser 15.3%. Worse since 1962. okay? 29% though on the NASDAQ. So that's 30% of some people's investments completely gone, devastated, evaporated. I wonder how many trillions of dollars. I mentioned it in a video a couple weeks ago, how many trillions of dollars just these massive companies lost, like Apple, Amazon, Tesla, all this stuff, just in market value. But I wonder how much assets real people have lost, like me and you, if you have money in the stock market, that you have completely been devastated from. And I just wanted to remind everyone this, because this is kind of funny. My wife actually sent this to me and reminded me about this, and it's pretty hilarious. This was last year, so it's almost 4th of July now. This was last year. It says, White House boasts cookouts are 16 cents cheaper this year, and the internet isn't impressed. So that was last year. They made a tweet, like a whole giant meal, a whole cookout meal with like ribs and cornbread and lemonade and everything you want. And they were bragging that the whole meal was 16 cents less. 16 cents less. Okay, but check out these numbers now. Ground beef alone in 1 year is up 36%. Check out these numbers for your 4th of July cookout. Look at all these numbers. Ground beef up 36%. Boneless chicken up 33%. 32 ounce of pork and beans up 33%. Center cut of pork chops up 31%. Fresh squeezed lemonade up 22%. Potato salad up 19%. Goes on and on and on. Okay, there are some negative things that are lower. Potato chips, strawberries, that's good to see. But the overall, the main thing that you're filling your belly with, ground beef, cooking burgers, cooking brats, cooking chicken breasts, cooking pork chops, it's all up significantly, okay? And these are huge increases for only 1 year. That's, I mean, the world is gonna look so much different, guys, in 3 to 5 years. It's these numbers, you're gonna wish ground beef was only $11. You're gonna be like, man, that sounded good. And our inflation rate here is also much higher than other places in the world. And you would think it'd be lower. You would think, oh, America has tons of farms. We have tons of gas reserves, oil and gas, rich. You would think that our inflation would be lower. Right now, Biden keeps repeating this claim that our inflation is the lowest in the world, but it's not. And this article right here, it says, in reality, the U.S. inflation rate of 8.3% was among the highest in the developed world in April and May, far outpacing Japan, France, Germany, the UK, Italy, and Canada. Okay? So what are you guys doing to get prepared? This inflation is not going to go away. Don't get complacent. Are you still buying 20-pound bags of rice? Are you still buying canned tuna? Are you still buying flour and baking soda and salt so you can make some simple depression bread? I have an old video on here from months ago, and my wife teaches you how to bake Great Depression bread with only 3 ingredients. 3 ingredients, all right? So look into these things, okay? This is something that could save your life, and it's so cheap. 10-pound bag of flour can make you dozens of loaves of bread, and it's only like $3.50, $4, and you just need some baking powder and some salt to go along with it, and you can literally make very tasty bread. And especially if you have butter, jelly, jams, all this stuff that you grow on your farm, or that you just get at the farmer's market or get at Walmart, wherever you get it, learn how to bake this stuff. All right, it'll be a critical skill one day. Get a wood stove. Critical one day when the power goes out. You're gonna be wishing you had a wood stove. Keep you warm, and you can bake some bread on it too. So look into these skills, guys. Never stop prepping. Never get complacent. This is only going to get worse. We're heading into a recession now. It's official. The feds have said it. So thank you guys so much. I hope you have blessings in your life, on your homestead, on your business, in your family. I hope your family is healthy and happy and healed. All these good things. I wish this for you and your family. Blessings upon you, because that's what I want for me. So that's why I always say that stuff out. So thank you guys so much for watching. It's a blessing just to have you guys watch. And thank you guys. Have a good day.